entire wrestling landscape has changed. Vince McMahon has officially retired, leaving his daughter, Stephanie, as the new chairwoman and co-CEO of the WWE with Nick Khan. Triple H has also assumed the new role of Executive Vice President for Talent Relations, as well as Head of Creative, with Hunter Hearst now at the helm-sley of WWE Creative.
You see what I did there?
Here are some wrestlers that could benefit from this. But before we get into this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Week in and week out, Ricochet never fails to impress with his jaw-dropping aerial feats. In NXT, he was one of the hottest prospects, but since coming over to the main roster, Ricochet has never properly recovered from this.
You guys can sit here and talk all night about who deserves what or who to blame for whoever's failures, but I didn't come here to talk.
Then shut up!
Yes, he won the United States and Intercontinental Championships, but they lasted about as long as he did with Brock Lesnar. Okay, not quite, but you get the point.
F5!
With Triple H now in charge of creative, this could be exactly what Ricochet needs to soar to greater heights. Just recently on SmackDown, he picked up a big victory over Happy Corbin, which is already a sign of better things to come. Shayna Baszler dominated the NXT women's division. She used her legitimate background in MMA to annihilate her opponents and become a two-time NXT Women's Champion. She also holds the record for the longest combined reign as NXT Women's Champion. So, you would have thought she'd carry the success over to the main roster. But instead, we got a vampire. Now that Triple H is head of creative, we could get back the vicious Queen of Spades that terrorized the NXT Women's division. She won a gauntlet match recently on SmackDown for an opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship, so things are looking promising. We could even finally see the dream match of Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey down the line. Like Shayna Baszler, Karrion Kross was built up as a monster in NXT. In less than 4 months after debuting, Kross became NXT champion and then went on to win the title once more. His main roster debut, on the other hand, was another story. He lost his debut match against Jeff Hardy in less than 2 minutes. If that wasn't bad enough, Kross started coming out to the ring with some sort of gladiator helmet, looking like Lord Tensai. 9 months after being released, Kross returned. Shinsuke Nakamura's NXT debut lived up to all of the hype. A 2-time NXT champion, Nakamura was hugely popular, and his charisma was infectious. He carried his momentum over to the main roster, but that momentum dissipated. Nakamura went on to form an interesting dynamic with Rick Boogs, but the team was put on the shelf after Boogs sustained an injury. Although he picked up a few titles here and there, Nakamura never reached the same heights that he did in NXT. Maybe Triple H can inject some strong style back into Nakamura and show us all what he's truly capable of.
I'm gonna teach you what sexy man is in the ring.
When you think of one of the greatest talents linked back to the original black and gold brand of NXT, Ciampa easily comes to mind. His psychopathic and sadistic persona made him a 2-time NXT champion, and his unforgettable feud with Johnny Gargano set the standard for NXT. When Ciampa joined the main roster, however, he had no real direction, attacking whomever he pleased until he aligned himself with The Miz.
This is my home! This WWE My home! Mrs. Home! Maurice's home!
Being a Triple H guy, Ciampa is certainly one of the beneficiaries of WWE's new regime. Already under Triple H's watch, he was inserted into the United States Championship picture, and it won't be long until we see a title or a Goldie around his waist.
Goldie! Daddy's home.